Hey, good afternoon, Facebook family. How are you? This is Rolita Noble, your Thrive Coach, coming to you with a live video. I'm outside again. Yes, it is Thriving Thursday. Can you imagine? I couldn't remember Thriving Thursday yesterday. Some Thrive Coach I am. So yes, this is Rolita Noble, your Thrive Coach, coming to you live from Toledo, Ohio, from the Midwest. It is raining outside, but I'm still outside because I love being outside in the summertime. So if you're watching, please let me know. Hey, Lexi, thanks for watching. I love to wave at people when I can. I love that I learned how to do that. Please let people know where you're jumping on from. Hey, Daryl, thanks for watching. Let people know where you're watching from. I am Rolita Noble, your Thrive Coach, coming to you with another live video. It is Thriving Thursday. That's what I call it. And today's topic, I'm going to continue with what I was talking about yesterday, which was faith. I am working from this book, which is going to show up backwards to you, which is the book, The Law of Divine Compensation, and it was written by Marianne, Williamson. And it's about the law of divine compensation on work, money, and miracles. Work, money, and miracles. Yes, Lexi's coming in from Alberta, Canada. Thank you for my international watchers. Please share this out. Please share this out. And I appreciate all the loves and likes. Yesterday, I talked about where is your focus? Where is your focus? Just to recap a little bit. And the fact that faith is when you focus on something. Because yesterday she mentioned that faith is more than a theological principle. It's also a muscle. And today I want to continue with that because I couldn't get 2 pages going. I mean, it was something really good that came up yesterday and today. Because yesterday I wanted you to really think about where you focus yourself. Because basically what the energy is saying is where you focus yourself, that's what you're going to create. So if you focus on the negative, you're going to create the negative. If you focus on the positive, you're going to manifest the positive. Well, today I put in the comments, and I'm going to go to my little page because I can't see my comments, but I talked about faith is power. Faith is power. And how that applies to what you do and what you're doing. How that applies to what you're doing. And then also, I put in the conversation that, where's it at? Gotta find my little reading. Please forgive me. For what is a miracle? I'm outside, so excuse the noise. A miracle is a shift in thinking. A miracle is a shift in thinking. And the important thing about this, let me just get to my thoughts in my head as I move my camera around. The important thing about it is that as we go out here as creators, entrepreneurs, business people, teachers, whatever, we have to believe in what we're doing. That's really the bottom line. You have to really believe in what you're doing. And when you start as an entrepreneur, you have this wonderful idea how you're going to make money and everybody's going to love what you do, and you want to share this information with everybody and everybody's going to get it. And there's going to be ups and downs. And what's going to pull you through is your faith and your belief in what you're doing. And then when you have those really tough times, and we all have those really tough times where things are just not working out, you know, and you feel like you just can't take one more step. I just can't go no further. I've tried everything I've tried, and I just can't take one more step. And sometimes even in that moment when you're feeling like you can't take one more step in your business, in the process, you have to take another step. But you got to believe that the next step is going to be the right step. And you got to believe that the next step is going to be the right step. Even though, hey, Diana, you have to believe in what you're doing. You have to believe in what you're doing. And so many times people will tell you you have to have a why. Well, you got to believe in that why. You have to have a why about why you're doing what you're doing. But you also got to believe in that why. And when those tough times happen, and I'm not just talking to you, I'm talking to myself. Hey, Claricia, thanks for watching. Thanks for jumping on. When you have those moments in that dark, when you're sitting there, and I'm not just talking to you, I'm talking to me. You got to believe that you can get up and keep going. You got to believe that you can take another step when it feels like you can't take another step. You got to know that what you're doing is the right thing, and right where you are is right where you're supposed to be. Because when you look at successful entrepreneurs and business people, when you look at them, they talk about how they got up and they kept going. One of my favorite people is Jack Ma. And he tells a story about that KFC came to his town and they were going to hire, I think, like 20 people or 22 people or something like that. And they hired everybody but him. Everybody got a job but him. And now he's a billionaire. He's a billionaire. But how he had to keep going, and you know how he speaks at universities that wouldn't even let him in. They wouldn't let him in to go to those universities, but he kept going. And we all have dark days, and our faith is sometimes what really pulls us through. A belief in what we're doing is the thing that we're meant to do. A belief that we have information to share that will support other people. I believe in being a Thrive Coach. I believe in it. I believe that I have a message that will support other people to thrive. As I choose to thrive and I move forward in thriving, I believe in that. I stand on that. And sometimes, to be absolutely honest, that's the only thing that gets me on here live every day at 2 p.m. is that I made a commitment to go live every day at 2 p.m. and do a Thrive Talk. And believe that my Thrive Talks are of value to people and that people are gaining something from my Thrive Talks. If nothing else, the strength to go another mile, or maybe just the strength to go another step. That maybe I say something to them that encourages them to keep going, keep going, keep going. Because I'm going to keep going. And if I show up every day at 2 p.m. to do a Thrive Talk, hopefully, my honest prayer is that somebody will feel the strength to go on and choose to thrive. Not just survive. Because we are in survival mode all the time. And we have fear and flight going on all the time. When we can't pay our bills, or we don't have insurance that we think we're supposed to have, or a host of things start to occur in our lives, we go into fight and flight. We go right into survival mode, because that is the first stage that we go through on that pyramid, that hierarchy of Pavlov or whoever he is, talks about survival is the foundation of that. And anytime anything rattles that foundation of survival, we go into fight and flight, and a lot of judgments come up for us. I'm not just talking about you. I'm talking about judgments I have about myself. You know, hey, Miss Janine, thanks for watching. I'm talking about judgments I have for myself. I failed at businesses. I failed at a lot of things. But the judgments that come up that I have about myself are far harsher than what anybody else has for me, or says about me, or thinks about me. So when I do a Thrive Talk, and I'm working from this book, The Law of Divine Compensation, because I'm trying to reiterate and retrain my brain to believe that I'm doing what I'm meant to do, that I'm on purpose, that I'm on task. And so when you talk about faith and the power of faith, is believing in what you were meant to do. And faith is focusing positively, because, like I said yesterday, you can either focus your thoughts positively or negatively. That's still faith. We think of faith as all the goodness. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so grateful. Yay, 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 yay. But Marianne Williamson tells you it's a muscle that you have to use, that you have to build up. And when you start a new process, like doing a new business or any new endeavor, you're standing on faith. Your belief that you're meant to do that you have a skill or a tool that you can share with the world to make the world a better place. Because we're all connected. We're all connected on this planet. We're all connected, because now we have technology that lets us know, yeah, we're all connected. This round ball, if you look at the round ball from outer space, there are no boundaries. There's no boundaries that says, oh, here's a line, there's Canada. Oh, here's a line, there's Tennessee. There's no lines like that. You're all man-made. And as human beings, we're all in this evolutionary process to move forward. So standing in your faith and looking for that miracle. And she says a miracle is a change in thinking. Because as you change your thinking, things start to change. I know what the other thing was. It was saying that if you change your thinking, when you have those challenges, it forces you to change, and then that changes your life. And you know, the interesting thing, when we step out to do some new endeavor, we think it's just us. Oh, I got this great idea to go out here and sell Avon or Tupperware or whatever you're doing, or I'm going to be a builder, or I'm going to start my own construction company, or I'm going to open my own daycare, or something that we want to do. We think we just get this idea by ourselves and that we're on our own. But there are other entities and energies that support us in having a new idea. So as we do these things and we move forward, we have to stand in the belief that we're doing the right thing. And even when it gets challenging and you feel like you can't raise one more foot, you got to get up and raise that foot and keep going and show the universe, I believe in me. I believe in the mission I was given. I believe in the purpose that you've shown me. That's my purpose. That's nobody else's purpose, but my purpose for being here is to support community and help the evolution of the planet. And that's what I do every day at 2 p.m. as a Thrive Coach. I truly believe that what I share is of value. Because if it wasn't of value, I wouldn't do it. So I encourage you to stand in your faith and believe in what you're doing, whatever you're doing. If you got a business, believe in your business. I told you yesterday, one of my mentors shared that you should speak praises over your business every day. That it's growing, that it's flourishing, that it's thriving. You got to interject the energy into it that you want to experience. Focus on the positive. Focus on the positive. If you had a brick and mortar business, you would be focusing on the positive. Well, let's hope so. You got to keep going. Even though you feel like some days you can't even lift a foot. You got to keep going. You got to rise up and proclaim tomorrow's going to be a better day. Tomorrow is a better day. Tomorrow is a better day. Already. Just proclaim it. So I just wanted to bring you those little thoughts today. I'm standing outside in the rain. I'm grateful for the rain. This is Rolita Nova, your Thrive Coach. I come to you every day at 2 p.m. to do a little Thrive Talk. Today is Thursday. I call it Thriving Thursday. I am so grateful for all of you that are watching, all of you that will catch the replay. Please share this out if you got any benefit from it. And even if you didn't gain any benefit from it, share it out anyway. Maybe the message was for someone else. I hope you have a beautiful day the rest of the day. And I always end my videos the same way, and that is I thrive, you thrive, we thrive, Earth thrives. Peace and blessings to you. Have an awesome, awesome day, and I will see you back here tomorrow. Bye-bye.